Hello Leo, welcome to our weekly tarot reading. Now this is a timeless reading, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, that is the time you are meant to see it. It is also a general reading, so just take what resonates with you. Now we will begin our reading by trying to see what is the main energy for this week for you, Leo. And I will try to see through the rest of the tarot cards how your week will unfold. Okay. So here is our main energy for this week. You have here the Two of Swords. Okay, so right now you are weighing something you are weighing things. You are trying to make a decision at this time. So at the beginning of this week, you are beginning a new chapter by making a decision on certain things. It can be two things, and when you make a decision, sometimes you will have to let go of something. So be open to that possibility. That maybe that's why you need to decide things, because when you choose one, you might have to let go of the other. It would be nice if we can have both, but for some of you, you might have to choose one and let go of the other. It can be right now, what comes to my mind right now is that for some of you, you might need to make a life change. So it's very important right now. And you see this person is blindfolded. So I feel your intuition will perform an important role in this decision making. So you need to be open to the guidance from your inner self, from your higher self, and also coming from the spirit and your spirit guides. Now, things are not yet completely clear. This week will be holding a certain truths that are still a mystery. So just allow the things to unfold before you so that you will be able to make the right choice and the right decision. Now, everything seems to be still in your soul, in your inner self, because we can see here the sea seems to be still and stable. There are certain pockets of islands, so I feel in between your soul searching, you might find quiet places where you can find refuge. So when you find yourself in a silent moment wherein you feel at peace, stay there for a while. Maybe the message might come at that moment, or that certain point where you find peace. Now, you are also grounded in reality at this time, so this is good. You are still within, and you are also grounded in reality at this time, and I feel you are also very sensitive through your intuition. So you are very sensitive to the message of the divine at this moment. We'll put the main energy here, and now we will try to see how the week will unfold. Okay, you see here, we have here the Queen of Cups. She is in a contemplative mode. So yeah, in this week wherein you seem to be in need to make a decision, being alone in solitude and silence might help you a lot. Also prayer. Lift up your considerations at this time in prayer. Just like the Queen of Cups, she's looking at the Holy Grail. It's like she's looking into the temple of her heart and listening to the guidance of the Spirit and your spirit guides. There's something about nature. There's something about really spending time alone, which is symbolized by the beach or the water or the sea, to which the Queen is right now facing. She is somehow in command of herself. She is in the throne. So it seems that for this coming week, you are in control of the situation. It's just that you need to make a decision. And you see here, the queen is surrounded by small cherubs, small angels. So allow yourself to be guided by the spirit and your angels at this time, so that you will make the right decision. Now, a little bit further down the line is another thing. We have your justice. Again, you need to weigh things equally, and you need to look at things and maybe look at the people in a non-judgmental way. You don't try to prejudge people. You don't try to judge them. A judge usually listens. So you need to listen to the point of view of others also, not try to avoid making any generalizations regarding situations or people, so that you will be able to bring justice. You will be able to make the right decision. So being able to weigh also needs for you to listen and to weigh things, to be open to the point of views of others, so that you will be able to make the right decision. Again, there is a veil behind the card of justice. So in a certain sense, there is a need for you to really be intuitive, to spend more time in prayer, being alone, so that you will be able to make a good decision. Now, don't worry. Whatever it is, as the week unfolds, it will bring you prosperity. It will make you feel at ease. It will bring you comfort. And it will make you more intuitive, symbolized by the falcon. Now, you need to nurture your intuition at this time. Just as the falconer takes care of the falcon, which can symbolize your intuition. Now, you will be very creative throughout the week. I think it is because you are in touch with your inner self at this time. Now, here we have the queen, the empress. Again, you see here, as the week unfolds, you'll be more creative, you'll be more productive, you'll be more fertile, and very much sensitive to nature. So be open to the cycles of the moon. Be open to how nature communicates with you. The stars on her head symbolizes that you are in touch with the divine. So continue to be intuitive, continue to be productive, continue to be creative. Now, for some of you, you might be surprised with the news of pregnancy. Okay, so be aware of that. Now, a chapter will close. So, I think the chapter will close when you finally are able to make a decision. And I think the chapter that will close is something that is no longer beneficial for you. Something that might have caused you pain in the recent past actually has caused you a lot of pain. Well, it will end. And I think this decision making is related to a painful part in your situation at this time. Well, this chapter will close, and I think you will be able to make the right decision, because finally, from the darkness, a light is beginning to shine. So don't worry. Whatever it is that you are deciding, you will finally be able to make a decision, and the sun will start to shine again. But there's a need for you to really rest. I think, because the chapter, a painful chapter, has closed, it is just normal for you to undergo a moment of healing. So as the chapter closes, you will need to cap the end of the week with some time to be alone, some time to rest, some time to heal. So you need to take a break. The advice here, maybe at the end of the week, especially when you start to feel that the chapter has already closed, you will need some time to be alone, some time to really rest. Free yourself from the situation. Take yourself away from the situation in order to facilitate the beginning or initial steps towards healing and towards accepting the new chapter in your life. So, something about nurturing yourself. Here, you see the person give the stained glass with a picture of a person giving to another person something, I feel it's you need to nurture yourself, especially after the closing of a painful chapter. Now let's try to end this reading with 2 oracle cards from the Archangel Oracle by Doreen Virtue. So it's interesting. First it starts with decision making, and finally it will close with a closing of a chapter and a moment of healing and rest. Divine order. So everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So use your intuition and try to realize that this is really as the divine has intended it to be. So everything that is unfolding right now is part of that divine plan. So just accept it and let the spirit be docile and cooperate with the spirit. Remember who you are, Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. So nurture yourself. You are valuable. You need to be nurtured. And free yourself from something that is painful. You deserve better days. Allow the universe to nurture you. Allow the universe to gift you with good things. Enjoy and bask in the comfort and loving care that the universe is bringing you right now. So this is our reading for you for this week, Leo. It seems to be a positive thing. The challenge is to make a decision. And I think in the decision that you're going to make, you will have to let go of something that is no longer beneficial for you, especially something that has caused you pain in the past. It's time for you to close that chapter and to receive the new tomorrow that is being offered to you by the divine. Well, thank you for being with me right now. I hope that this has given you some answers, some inspirations, and some energy to move forward and receive this week with joy and hope and anticipation. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. It really helps the channel to grow and helps the channel to reach out for more people or to more people. I look forward to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.